Good morning, my angels. Happy Friday. TGIF. Thank God it's Friday. Wow, I can remember many moons ago when that funny statement first came out. Thank God it's Friday. And boy, let me tell you, I know we all feel the same way when it gets to Friday. Thank God. We've done it. We've gotten through the weekend. No big things going on this weekend, right? No big sporting events or anything maybe in your family or your personal life or circle. You have something going on. Whatever it is, I hope you take this time for your mental health as well as your spiritual growth and development during the weekend. I'm going to do my share to be back here during the weekend with your general love and weekend readings, and also to start a few updates into the original energies that we checked into the beginning of the month now as we're in the middle: your finances, your career, your love life, etc. Apologies, I did not get to do any Valentine's Day readings. I was really tapped out energetically, and I really want to be at my highest potential and the best spirit when I'm doing these readings. So that is the reason I did not post any Valentine's Day readings. But I will be posting today a subscriber card pull reading for those of you who've been commenting. As you know, I usually do that twice during the month for my subscribers. And also, there will be a bonus mini card pull for those subscribers who've been commenting in the past 2 weeks separately for love energies as it pertains to Valentine's or whatever feelings might be, around you or your significant other since Valentine's Day has passed. But like I said, it is the month of love, but every day in each and every way we should be showing love to each other. If this is your first time, don't let it be the last. Share, like, and subscribe. And thank you and welcome to those of you who've been joining the channel. May I be a source of light and entertainment and just be a true beacon of energy to guide you and to help you in your spiritual journey. And remember that these are just general messages. Ultimately, the decision is yours. You have your fate. You have the control of your destiny. Tap into your intuitiveness, into your own individual gifts that you may have. So with the Friday wake-up call, I like to tap into the cards just to see what the things are that we need to kind of be awoken of or reminded of, things that we probably know we should do but haven't done. I like to see what the angels bring forth. I'm going to be using in this reading as well a few cards from my first of two decks that I've made exclusively for my subscribers, limited time sales. So you have to contact me either here in the comments or at my email address if you want to purchase the deck while they're still available. The second deck I have not put to print yet. It is ready to be printed, and I'll probably have it in 2 or 3 weeks. But this first deck is my message moods. It's a 150 card deck. The next deck coming out will be 160. You'll get it in a nice taffeta bag like this, chiffon bag, along with some little goodies inside of it as well. Again, a waiting list. I will not print the ones to sell for my subscribers until I get a bulk order. So this way, hopefully it will bring down the shipping costs a little. Okay, let's get started. Thank you, my angels. Thank you, my guides. Protect my energy and those who are watching at this time. Guide me to the general messages for this Friday. What is it that we need to be woken up about? What is it that needs to be in the forefront, or at least on Sagittarius's mind? Let's tap into first my latest deck. I've made many decks over the years, but again, this is the first deck that I'm actually offering for purchase to my subscribers on a limited basis. Okay, let's see what we get. Got it to pull 3 cards for you. I wonder why. Come go with me and with you. I wonder why. There's some thought either with you or someone in your life wondering how you've come to this part in your relationship, or if this is just an individual thought for you, Sagittarius. You're wondering, how did I get to where I am right now? Some of you are quite happy where you are in your life. Others, you felt like maybe you chose the wrong path, or maybe you didn't put your all into a particular situation to have the outcome that you wanted. So you're kind of like, I wonder why. And even though you're wondering, you really never sat down to really have that conversation with yourself, just to get it out your system. So I think this is a great wake-up call this Friday, that if you still have wonders or doubts about decisions you've made in your life, things that you felt you could have done better or you didn't get the outcome, don't let it be a distant memory in your past. Don't let it, bother you subconsciously. Bring it to the forefront and address it. Maybe there's actually some answers there when you do that self-work and that self-healing to figure out, you wonder why this particular happened this way or didn't happen this way. You'll never know what you'll discover in the process. With the energy of come go with me, this is a way call that you or a significant other is wanting to be with each other, or one of you was calling the other person to be with you. And this person could be saying, Sagittarius, come on, come go with me. This could be a past lover or a present lover or someone who has an interest in you that wants you to take a chance on them. They too might be tired of the rat race. They might want to give up their 9 to 5 and just go live in Bali somewhere, or go live on the beach or a nice deserted island. And they're like, Sagittarius, come on, you could do this with me. You have a free spirit. You're optimistic. I know we can make this work. And even though you and this person might not be necessarily in either connected romantically in the full sense, I feel that if you were to get away from the rat race, or if you took a chance with this person and just went with them, you might get a closer relationship. Or you could go out there with them and you both could enjoy a happy life, but maybe not with each other. But this person feels like they want to do this, they want to take this risk, they want to take this leap of faith, but they're kind of afraid to do it alone. And instead of saying that, they're inviting you along. Come go with me, Sagittarius, come on. So someone is waiting for you to give them a reply. And some of you might be just laughing this off like, oh, please, you're crazy. What are you talking about? I can't just get up and leave. I have a job. I have responsibilities, But in the back of your head, you're frustrated with life, and you are kind of maybe bored or not happy with how things are going in your life, where you're at in life right now. And there is that inner part of you that, that zest and that search for adventure that is like, you want to do it, but, again, just like the person who's inviting you to come go with them, you're scared. So some of you have put this kind of like, again, you've kind of chucked it off like, he or she doesn't know what they're talking about. So maybe you need to take time to revisit that. Or maybe you might hear from this weekend or this Friday that person coming back and saying, come on, Sagittarius, you're going to take this trip with me? I want to make these plans with you. So it could be the universe saying, give it some consideration, or at least give it some serious thought. Then with the energies with you, and you notice it's in bold caps, with you, there is somebody, or this could be your feeling that with you, you enrich someone else's life, you complete some other person, you make another person better, but there's an apprehension with you and this person. And again, just like you kind of back away from this person that wants you to come go with them on this blind retreat or this blind, getaway, you also have apprehension to this person that with them, you feel a certain way, and with you, they feel a certain way, but you have your doubts. You have your doubts. And I get it, Sagittarius. Many of us have been hurt. We've been scorned. We're still healing, or we're out of healing, but it doesn't mean that we're ready to drop and let our guard down. So you're really thinking about this person, and it's in bold because with you, that this person, you have feelings. There is a serious attraction, to this person, and you might even be trying to kind of like behind the scenes slowly kind of like ghost them in an inconspicuous way because you're afraid to be around them, because how you feel when you're with them. When you're with someone that you're trying to fight the feelings that you have for them, but yet they exist. So I think you need to take the time this Friday, and really awaken yourself to your feelings on this person, and what it is you can see yourself being with this person, and not run away from your feelings. I think that's one thing we need to acknowledge. Even when some of us still have crushes on our ex and they wasn't the greatest to us, don't run away from those feelings. Work with them and accept them. The thing is, you don't have to act upon them, but acknowledge them, because if you hide them, I think it's like you're almost making it like a dirty secret, and you're not living in your truth. Let's just see what's in the bottom of the deck. Waiting for a girl like you. Well, there is someone that has a crush on you. There is someone that likes you. This could be the energy of someone who might be saying this to you this Friday, or someone who has already said that in some type of context to you, that you're the girl of their dreams. You're the girl that they've been waiting for. And don't forget, the energies can be switched. Even though I'm talking about a girl, it can also pertain to a male. But this person sees potential in you, in a relationship with you. They love your qualities. They love your quirkiness, your sexiness, your zest appeal for life, your sense of adventure, how you command attention when you walk into a room, and you just not being afraid to be you, Sagittarius. So, again, like everything else, I just feel like there's a lot of feelings that you have towards people, and feelings that they have towards you, that you kind of like just put it on the back burner. You're not paying it any mind. And the universe is saying, no, you need to kind of wake up, and you need to tap into the messages and the energy that surrounds this, because I think some of you are running away because you're afraid. You're afraid that, like, this could be the one. What if this feeling that I have, or this person has for me, or that we have for each other, what if it could be something really real, right? Because when you've had so many setbacks, we tend to convince ourselves that we're not worthy, or we'll never get love, or we'll never find the success in our dreams and manifestations. And that is so wrong. So I hope these messages and these wake up call directions to these particular energies will let you take time this weekend to sit down in a corner or a little cafe with a cup of coffee, and really deal with your feelings and how you feel about situations, and taking action or not taking action, but at least addressing the monkey in the room, so to speak. We also get stay on target, discovery, unlikely alley. So as we're coming near a close with stay on target, this is just a Friday wake-up call message for many of you to stay on path. What you're doing and where you're going, and how you're aligning all your energies and your dreams, everything is in place, and you should get whatever it is that you're working towards in the long run. Stay on target. Don't let anyone talk you, or, push you or persuade you to go in any other direction. So many of you are on course, and you're doing the right thing. With the energy of discovery, this is the adventurous side of you. This is for you. You're calling to go out in nature, to see the moons and stars, to be one with the universe, to engulf yourself with the energies of the elements, and discover what's out there. Discover life. Discover all the beauty in which God has created. A lot of you have free time, but you really don't go out there and enjoy the fruits of your labor, or the gifts that God has given us. And then before you know it, we're gone, and our life is over, and we've never really experienced things. So, go to the Eiffel Tower, go to churches, go exhibit, zoos and mountains and seas and oceans, and just whatever it is that's out there that God has placed for, our entertainment and beauty and use, that you are not partaking in. And then finally, with Unlikely Alley, you might find yourself this weekend cozying up, or talking to someone, or meeting someone, and actually finding that you have something in common with an unlikely ally. Or you might be partnering up, or taking up the side, or this person might be taking up your side in a conflict, or journey, or a conflict, or some type of disagreement. So never be doubtful of who might be in your corner, because sometimes the people who you think are in your corner will surprise you, and they will be there before your so-called friends will be. So could be a blessing for some of you that someone who you wouldn't think will get you out of a bind, or offer you some type of assistance or help, is going to come forth this weekend and assist you. At the bottom of the deck, we get fear, a wake-up call to deal with fear, not be fearful in your life. Whatever you are fearful of, deal with it. Address why you feel fear in this particular situation, and how you can work your way through it. Let's just see what's in the middle. No help here, closed. Some of you, did your dream job, or the place that you're trying to get a career in, or to elevate your career in, there could be a freeze on jobs in that particular location, or companies or department stores. Like, let's say if you work in retail, right? We notice a lot of retail stores are closing, after what happened the past 2 years. A lot of stores are losing inventory. They have to compete with the big, you know, e-commerce stores. I'm not going to mention their names, but you know who they are. So a lot of these stores are closing, and some of these stores might be stores that you're employed with, or ones that you at some point you would have liked to be employed with, and maybe you had a resume or application pending, and now you're finding out through the newspaper or online that they're closing down, they're filing bankruptcy, etc. So your opportunities for particular places that you had in mind might not be available anymore because these companies are running into problems. So you might have to reinvent yourself, or you might just have to go back to the drawing board and find other avenues that you can, look for employment or send your resume to. As we close with the tarot, well, we get the Two of Wands. You're definitely, holding the world in your hands. You have your life in your hands. You know and recognize the importance of many of you, where you are in your life right now, that the decisions you make now will affect you forever and can change the course of your direction and who you become in life. So many of you are taking a look out there. What are my opportunities? Where should I go? Am I in the right place or space? Am I aligned with the right people? Am I energetically in tune with where I need to be? Or is there something else out there for me other than where I'm at and what I'm doing? So you're taking full evaluation, and I think in addition to everything that was brought up in this Friday wake-up call, there's a lot of things that, can play into where you see yourself in the future and who you see yourself with. Happy Friday. Thank God it's Friday. And come on back over the course of the weekend and next week for your additional February mid-month updates, your weekend reading. And, of course, if you've been commenting, I'm going to be pulling some cards for you between tonight and tomorrow. Thank you, and have a great day.